Yeah. It is saying with 43% accuracy that the given data might be belonging to the defective. Okay, and the reason why this is happening is because the number of samples are considerably less. So that is why this is a this is a false negative. So let us take another sample just to verify.
So what we are saying here is that the more the data you give for training, the better the prediction will happen, right? Since we have got less number of samples here, the prediction has not been accurate, right? So more
Yes.
the data for training, better the prediction of the test data. Yeah.
For example, now we have taken another sample. Here we ourselves we are able to clearly identify few of the damages. So now the model can say with 87% accuracy that the given sample belongs to the defective solar panel. So it hugely depends on the number of number of samples we are sending for the training phase at the training phase. So with this, we complete the second problem statement, that is classifying the images of clean solar panels against the solar panels having electrical damages.
1 minute, Kiran, just 1 second. So anybody, have you tried this out? Have you understood the concept? See, we didn't have to do any coding here. The algorithm was done or in the background, training was done, evaluation was done, and what you see the below the confidence level, that is the accuracy. Right? Have you guys understood, yes or no? Please put your comment on the chat box, please. Has anybody tried this out? Okay, Kiran, I think, can you just unshare? I wanted to show them something, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So while you have understood this, right, as I've told you, there are various AutoML tools available today. You have tools like what we saw was Power BI. We saw also Google Teachable Machines. There are tools like H2O.ai and so on, K-means. Okay. Now, one of the things I just wanted to understand, I think HOD ma'am had just messaged me. She was asking that what sort of projects the final year students can do, right? Very nice question. See, first of all, obviously this is more of an introduction workshop, and for you to really understand the significance of AutoML, right? Now, if you really want to do a project on AutoML as part of your final year project, you can certainly do. There are various data sets you can see. There are various data sets which are available on, there is a site called Kaggle. Kiran sir, we can get data sets for all the domains right in Kaggle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is one is Kaggle is one of these sources. The others good source is the Hugging Face. If you go to Hugging Face, which is another website, you can get lot of data sets on various domains, electrical, mechanical, electronics, and so on. You can take any of those and do it. But again, I don't expect you to be able to master it very soon, right? So what I was suggesting is that we have a detailed workshop. Now this is only for those who are really keen on taking up ML as a career, or who are really keen on doing an ML project, right? Those are really keen, because this 2 hours or this 1.5 2 hours is basically meant for you to trigger the into and for you to understand, and then ultimately it's you have to take a call. There are a lot of opportunities, job opportunities for AutoML. You can do a lot of search also in various job sites. You can decide whether you want to take machine learning as a career or you want to get into a specific other areas like electrical vehicles. There are a lot of opportunities available, no doubt about it. But if you want to pick up machine learning as a career, which we have given you some insight now, then it is very important for you to understand, number one, the various machine learning algorithms. We have just scratched the surface, but we have not gone into the depth, right? We have to get into the depth of all these algorithms. We have to we want to demonstrate, you need to have some demonstration of more use cases which are relevant to your domain. And then finally, take up a project, okay, which you can use as part of your final year project. Okay, you do the final year project, and once you do the final year project, you should be able to attend a campus interview and tell your employer, this is what I have done, okay, and this is how I have done, okay. How, okay, this you can explain to your campus, to a prospective employer. Now to do this, we have a workshop that we do for a maximum batch size of 30 students. We don't, I mean, for it should be minimum 30, maximum 40. We don't take more than 40 students in this batch. And in this batch, you will undergo training on 1, 2, and 3. So at the end of the 30 hours, it's a 30 hours this, which includes 18 hours of theory and assignments. After every class, you will get around 18 hours of theory assignment and around 12 hours of project.
So your screen is not shared, sir.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
So as I was telling you, these are the two sites where you can get various data sets, right? These are the various, as I told you, you need to have a detailed video workshop, which you need to do all these three, right? So you have 12 hours project. So typically what we do, we don't do this over a period of 1 week. It doesn't make sense because students will take time to grasp. We cover this over a period of 4 weeks. So we do 3 weeks of theory, and in the final week, the student is supposed to do a project, okay, which is at least 12 hours of project you have to do, and we'll come in maybe 1 or 2 days and we will help you out if you have any doubts. And at the end of the 4 weeks, you need to submit the project, okay, and if you complete the project, if you want, we can also give you the internship certificate. Okay, I have proposed this to HOD ma'am, EC HOD ma'am, and you can just think through it. But important, guys, I am very clear on this. Only if you are really interested in picking up ML, then only you should do this. Please don't do this for the sake of doing it. Because when we do this, we are very serious in taking up interested students and who will really do the project, because ultimately you will be evaluated based on this project, and if you're not able to submit the project, you will not get the certificate. So it's not that you have attended and you will get a certificate. It doesn't work that way. You will get a certificate on successful completion, and we want that you submit the project. That's very important. We want you to be successful. In that, you need to go through this 30 hours of workshop, right? So if you're interested, reach out to Lata ma'am. I've already sounded it to her, but this is what I feel you should do. Otherwise, if you're confident you can do it independently, you can certainly do it while taking some data sets from these two sites that I mentioned, right? So that's what I wanted to tell you. Of course, there is a commercial aspect to it, which I will anyway talk to Lata ma'am. But important is for you to take a decision on whether you take up ML as a career. And I have told you why you should take up ML as a career. Number one, no code. Number two, lot of demand, and obviously for ML and AI. Okay, so these are the two main reasons which I would like you to tell. I mean, which will probably trigger some interest in in you as students, right? So with that, we want to end here. So anybody has any questions before we wind up? Any questions on the workshop? Any questions on job career path? Please ask. Maybe even faculty can ask, because I think faculty represent the students. We'll be happy to answer your queries as well. Just 2 minutes, then we can wind up. Okay, if there's nothing, we'll wind up. Anybody to give a closing remarks on the faculty side? Yes, Srimareddy ma'am. Yeah.